a one-ton fortress of muscle and bone is being eaten alive. Not by a pride of starving lions, not by the massive jaws of a river crocodile, but by a microscopic unseen army. Deep in the heart of the African savanna, the peak of the dry season brings an invisible plague. Thousands of ticks burrow deep into the thick, scarred hide of the Cape buffalo. They are patient, silent, and absolutely relentless. They drain the giant's life force drop by drop. The buffalo is practically invincible against the fiercest apex predators, yet it is completely defenseless against this microscopic invasion. It shakes its massive, heavy horns in vain. It grunts in deep, agonizing frustration, stomping the dusty earth. The constant irritation is maddening, but there is no escape from the parasites hidden in its own fur. Suddenly, a swift shadow sweeps across the blinding savanna sun. Salvation finally arrives on dark, fluttering wings. A flock of red-billed oxpeckers descends rapidly from the sky. These are the savanna's elite winged mercenaries. To the exhausted buffalo, they represent a desperate rescue. To the hungry birds, this giant suffering beast is nothing more than a moving all-you-can-eat banquet. The oxpeckers land fiercely right on the buffalo's sensitive face. Their extremely sharp, curved beaks go straight to work without hesitation. They pry swollen, blood-filled ticks from the deepest crevices of the animal's ears, nostrils, and eyelids. It is a highly brutal, unyielding medical surgery. The birds do not care at all about the buffalo's comfort. They forcefully rip the engorged parasites away, aggressively tearing at the infected flesh underneath. The heavy giant shudders in intense pain, yet it stands completely still against the harsh wind. It slowly closes its eyes and bravely endures the agonizing procedure. This is not a gentle, harmonious friendship built on mutual affection. This is a ruthless, calculated biological contract born out of pure necessity. As the chaotic surgery progresses, a much darker truth is suddenly revealed. When a large tick is violently pulled away, it leaves an open, bleeding wound on the thick hide. The greedy oxpecker does not just eat the pulled parasite. It eagerly leans in and drinks the fresh, warm blood flowing directly from the buffalo's broken skin. The so-called winged savior temporarily becomes a secondary parasite itself. It intentionally keeps the small wounds open and bleeding to ensure a steady supply of rich, liquid nutrients. The wise buffalo intuitively knows this dark secret. It accepts the heavy, painful toll without fighting back. Trading a few drops of fresh blood to the aggressive birds is the only possible way to avoid slowly dying from a severe parasitic disease. Out here in the unforgiving, sun-baked wilderness, absolutely nothing is truly free. Every single alliance is heavily forged in blood and sacrifice. Every successful survival strategy comes with a very painful, unavoidable cost. The ancient Savanna Treaty remains firmly unbroken today. The majestic giant lives to march another day, and the ruthless mercenaries gladly take their crimson reward. If you want to witness more brutal and brilliant survival strategies of the natural world, do not forget to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments below.